This concludes the mic check. You can sit down.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm Bryson, and I feel like I'm in an AA meeting, but I've never. Anyways, that's great. All right. Well, let's start off. Who had a good summer out here? Raise your hand, show of hands, cheer if you want to. Yeah. All right. That's good. Well, first time I got back home this summer, you know, I'm a sophomore now, freshman year, and then my parents were like, hey, glad you're back, hugs and kisses. But the thing is that my parents wanted me to do side projects, which they did not have the ability to do. That meeting, I had to clean out a whole entire shed of my personal belongings for both me, my brother, and my whole family. Oh yeah, didn't get paid any of that. In the legal world, that's called extortion. It's not child labor laws. I'm 20 years old. But I'm gonna put that down there for now. But my childhood was fun. But looking back on it, through those boxes, I was a fucking menace. I'm sorry. Is cursing okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, anyways, I was a menace. I looked at my old work. I stared down at a bat that I made in kindergarten. My hands were not. They did not have the dexterity to cut a bat, and it was awful. So, you know what my parents did? They put it in a box saying, hey, you can take this, save it for later. I'm like, what am I going to save this for? I'm not going to show my children my failures. Oh, man. It gets even worse. It gets so much worse. Who out here is a history major? Anybody history majors? All right. I see you. I'm also a history major. But looking through my old stuff, I knew I was destined to be a history major. That being, when I was like 5 to 7 years old, I wrote little books about historical figures and everything, from Martin Luther King Jr. to the first Thanksgiving during the Civil War. This is interesting about the Civil War part. I decided to go through the whole thing, back to cover, horrible drawings, you know, rather than stick figures, you're a kid, so you draw a block, a circle for the head, and then you just draw a line through the head, and that's their head. But it gets so much worse. I get to the part of Ford's Theater. I get to the part about good old Abe Lincoln. Honest Abe. I straight up wrote out he was shot by John Wilkes Booth. The spelling was atrocious. It said John Wilkes Booth. It sounded French. G-Y-N-E-G-U-T-H-E. That's what it is. John Wilkes Booth. Oh yeah. Reading those with my mom, we were laughing like we just smoked some necklace. But I digress. Also during the summer, I went out to Seattle, Washington to help move my brother. It was a fun time. Sucks that he was out in Washington, which gave us enough time in car trips. And with the car rides and everything, it's fun. You get to see sights, everything. My mom had different options. She asked us questions. not questions where it's like they drill you for answers like, oh, are you seeing someone? Have you tried Tinder yet? Oh, we got that cute girl down the street too. No. She asks the most outlandish questions you could ever imagine. I can show of hands. Name one question that you had, that your parents asked you that was out of left field. What was that question? What was that? Really? My mom had other questions. One of them being, what if historical figures had an Instagram account? And we went down a list from pioneers to President John F. Kennedy. Yeah, I'm bringing it to Dallas. And one of the best parts was we came up with hashtags for these posts. And one of the posts was saying, hashtag, sun's out, roof down, Dallas. Next one was Lee Harvey Oswald. Hashtag, 6th floor vibes. Back to JFK. Hashtag, can't miss me. Oh yeah, back and forth, text messages and everything. This happened a week ago. Great time with the family. We went all out. Let's see, where am I? All right. Well, let's see what else we can do here. Let's talk about how our parents met. Does anybody have a nice story of how their parents met each other? You know, high school sweethearts, anything?
Parents hate
What was
each other.
that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful story. All right, a few more. What about you?
My parents met at a relative's wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. These love stories are getting me all warm. All right, what about you in the back? Salt Bay. Yeah. Really? That's incredible.
Cannot do it.
Well, anyways, this is how my parents met. Preface: this is when they were just friends in high school. Did not start dating yet. In high school in the 90s, there was outdoor lockers and everything, and my dad was getting to his locker. My mom just got out of class. And from across the way, my dad had this insane idea to shout at my mom, saying,
Hey, suck my dick.
and you know what my mom said? She said, where and when, buddy, where and when. This is when they're still friends, so they were just messing around with each other. How they actually met was pretty sweet. They met at their high school bonfire for homecoming. I know, sweet little story there, but you know, it's like my big part. That is my favorite part of the whole thing. Yes, this is a true story. If you ask my parents, they won't deny it. However, it is true. That and more.
Gross.
Back to cleaning the shed, just reminded me of some stuff. When I was cleaning my shed, my mom would leave. And my mom and dad, my mom was obsessed with my dad when they started dating. He worked at Safeway in my town. And my mom would leave, you know, little cute notes here and there for him, like, oh, can't wait to see you, I miss you. So my dad gets off work late night, working on, like, restocking shelves at a Safeway. And there is a note on his window, on his car. And it read out, you weren't at your house tonight. You weren't at your house tonight? You think about this. If you had that on your car, you would think it's creepy, right? You know, it's like horror movie style, movie fun. Blood on the wall, you weren't home last night. But yeah, there's another little obsession thing there. I think that's why they have my brother than me, just to, you know, trap my dad. I'm just kidding. They love each other so much. Alright, let's see what I can end off with. Alright. So, wait, how much time do I have left?
About a minute.
1 minute? Alright, I'll close it out soon. So, anyways, like I said, I have this thing recording. This guy, I don't know your name, but I appreciate you a lot. Also, hi Mom. Hope you like that story. Anyways, you guys have been amazing. Love you all. And
Love you too.